Greetings, I'm Mike Kensler with the Auburn University Office of Sustainability, here for another edition of Books and Ball Caps, where I present to you a sustainability-related book and tell you about one of my many ball caps that I acquired on one of my many minor league ballpark tours. One of the most exciting things about being in the sustainability field, and also one of the most frustrating things, is that there are right before us ready-made solutions to every problem we have that do more than solve problems, they transform our world. Whether we're talking about renewable energy and climate change, social justice, regenerative agriculture, or restoring our democracy, the solutions are right in front of us if we will only recognize them and summon the will to act. Well, the book I want to talk about today is called The New Grand Strategy, Restoring America's Prosperity, Security, and Sustainability in the 21st Century by Mark Mickleby, Patrick Doherty, and Joel McCower. They point out that it's been since 1960, since the Eisenhower administration, that the United States has had a strategic vision about where we want to go as a country, what our role in the world is. Ever since then, we've just been reactive. And they say it's time for a new grand strategy for America. And here's what they say that strategy is. What's America's role in the world? In our judgment, the answer is clear. America must lead a global transition to sustainability. And they argue that this transition can be largely market-driven by three untapped pools of opportunity that are laying right before us. One of them is walkable communities. They argue that both baby boomers and millennials don't want to live in the suburbs and exurbs anymore. They want to live where they can walk to everything they'd like to do. A second one is regenerative agriculture. That while our current agricultural system has produced a lot of food, it's also produced an enormous amount of costs. And there's a recognition that we need regenerative agriculture, which actually regenerates the soil, captures carbon, makes our ecosystems healthier, our waters healthier. The third thing they mention is what they call resource productivity. That we use resources in an extravagantly wasteful way, and we need to rethink the way we do those things. Now, in the summary I just gave you is not a clue of what they're talking about, but if you read the book, you'll find it. And they conclude the book by saying, this is really everyone's responsibility. While the market can largely drive it, government has a responsibility, corporations have a responsibility, and in the end, citizens have a responsibility. Here's how they put it at the end. This generation must begin by taking responsibility for the whole thing, the whole big picture of where we want to go. It's on us. Citizens can actually shape our world today and build the world we want for tomorrow. Our small-minded politics needn't stop our high-minded ideals. And here are the last three sentences. It's time to get to work. It's time to make some history. It's nothing less than the cause of all mankind. Well, amen to that from this corner. The ball cap I'm wearing today is from the Lansing Lugnuts in Lansing, Michigan, which happens to be my home state. And the team chose the Lugnuts name because of the connection between the automobile industry and Lansing. Ransom Olds established the first gasoline-powered production company and mass production company in Lansing in 1897, and Oldsmobiles were built to like 2006. So Michigan is one of the states that has a real opportunity to take advantage of the things that they point out in the new grand strategy. The ballpark sits just next to the Grand River, which flows through one of my hometowns to Lake Michigan, very close to the Michigan capital. It's a great place to visit, and the crowd is always enthusiastic and happy, so it's a great ballpark to visit. So there you have it. Please read The New Grand Strategy and join me in my home state of Michigan for a game to see the Lansing Lugnuts. Till next time, I'll see you at the ballpark.